What's going on, world? DS1 Ross, and we back here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. Shout out to everyone who supports the platform. Much love, much love, much love. If y'all can hear me clearly, please drop a one in the chat. Please drop a one in the chat if y'all can hear me clearly. Drop a one in the chat. Let me know if y'all can hear me clearly out there. Can y'all hear me out there? Let me know if y'all can hear me. I'm gonna give y'all a minute to drop y'all ones. Okay, let's see who can hear me. Okay. Glad you guys can hear me. I'm glad you guys can hear me loud and clear out there. Salute to everyone that's in the building. Shout out to y'all. And of course, we are back right here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. I'm y'all host, DS1 Ross. Of course, I appreciate all the love and the support. Salute to everyone that's in the building. Shout out to all the visionaries, man. And of course, shout out to my lovely lady mods that always come through and hold it down. We got another great show lined up for you guys today. So do me a favor. Do me a favor. Hit that like button, y'all. Hit that like button and hit that share button. Share the show, y'all. Share it on y'all community tabs, your Facebooks, your Instagrams, your Twitter. Share the show because we're going to get into it today. We're going to get into it. We're going to get into it. But before we get into it, I'm going to shout everyone out. And then we going to get into the show. Y'all know how we do. So salute to y'all, man. Salute to y'all. Let's see who's in the building. And then let's get to the show. See who's in the building today. Shout out to my man Mark in the building. What up, Mark? Peace to you, bro. Shout out to Mark McJoy in the building. Shout out to Mark. Shout out to Miss New York Nikki Baby on the pull up. Shout out to Miss New York Nikki. I appreciate you, Miss New York Nikki, as one of my lovely lady mods that always come through and hold it down. And you know I love the way you decorate the chat. So shout out to Miss New York Nikki Baby in the building. Salute to you. I appreciate you. Shout out to Miss Classy Creole in the building. One of my top lovely lady mods in here today. Good to see you. Good to see you. As always, happy Monday. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. I hope all is well with you. I appreciate you. Shout out to the cynical one in the building. We 3 for 3 on the lovely lady mods on this Monday. Happy Monday to you, ladies. Shout out to you, Sen. I appreciate you. Always coming through and holding it down. Thank you so much. Shout out to my man Bob in the building. What up, Bob? Salute to you, bro. Shout out to Ray in the building. What up, Ray? Peace, fam. Shout out to Seth's son in the building. Peace, peace, peace. Benjamin Brown in the building. What's up, Benjamin Brown? Salute to you, my brother. I appreciate you, man. Appreciate your support. Maintaining, my brother. Today is my last day of class for this semester. So, and I think we get a little break for the fourth, little couple of days before I start the next semester. So I'm maintaining, bro. Shout out to you. 2009 Hollywood. What's up, 2009 Hollywood? That is NICU grad. Hey, NICU grad. Shout out to you. I just recognized your avatar. Shout out to Miss NICU grad in the building. What up, Sonny B? Shout out to OG Sonny B in the building. Salute, salute. Appreciate your support, Sonny. Shout out to Miss L'Oreal in the building. Another one of my top lovely lady mods in here today. Happy Monday to you. Happy Monday. Good to see you. I appreciate you always coming through and holding it down for me on and off the YouTube. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. Shout out to all my lovely lady mods. I appreciate y'all. So we got two top lovely lady mods in the building. Where we at? 4 for 4? We at 4 for 4 thus far. Shout out to y'all. See who else is in the building before we get into it. Shout out to Mr. Savage Thoughts. What up, Mr. Savage Thoughts? Salute, fam. See who else is in the building before we get into it. B Dolo in the building. What's good, B Dolo? Salute. Shout out to JD in the building. What's up, JD? Peace to you, fam. Good to see you as well. Salute to you, my brother. I appreciate your support. Shout out to JD 1975 in the building. Salute. Salute, Ray. See who else is in the building. Shout out to my man Third in the building. What up, Third? Shout out to my man Third Ward. Salute, my brother. Earl Wembley. What's up, Earl? Peace, fam. Salute. Yeah, we going there today, man. We going there today. Shout out to everyone that's in the building. I appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all double tap y'all screens if y'all are here via the vertical feed. Make sure y'all tap y'all screens via the vertical feed. We're going to get into this today because I don't know how y'all feel, but the things that I've been wanting from Trump, the things I've been looking for, some of those things, a lot of those things are being met, honestly. As far as the financial stuff, the financial side of things, I believe those things are going to fall into place over time. But with the immediate things, I got to say, man, Trump been doing his thing. I don't know about y'all. He been doing his thing, man. Now, I know other than this, WAR that's going on right now, some of y'all may be feeling otherwise. But the whole plan is for this right here that you see on your screen. I'm going to tell y'all like I've been telling y'all for the longest now, since I've been covering the Trump content. I've been telling y'all this is about this right here on your screen. It is to protect America. Some of y'all may think otherwise, but from what I see, from what we've been showing, he's been making a lot of moves. I'm not even going to say a lot. All of his moves has been to protect this country. It has been to make America great again. And you can't make a country great again just by bringing back jobs. You cannot make a country great again just by giving out health care. You cannot make a country great again with just one aspect of things. You see? See, a lot of people, right? And I'm gonna go ahead and pin that message. Thank you, Ms. L'Oreal. I appreciate that. I appreciate you putting that in the chat. I'm gonna go ahead and pin that. Shout out to you. Go ahead and find that message. Since YouTube got in everybody business, they done slowed the chat up too. Y'all don't see how slow the chat moving? These people on YouTube is crazy, man. These people crazy. Y'all got the chat moving slow. Chat moving slow as hell, YouTube. Y'all got to tighten up, man. We go ahead and pin that message. Thank you again, Ms. L'Oreal. I appreciate you. Douglas says Trump is the best president ever. Are your views supporting Trump federal budget cuts to American cancer research, low income children meals? See, here we go. Here we go with the pro black talk. I don't want to hear that, bro. Get out my chat room with that shit. Real talk. Get out my chat room with that shit. Cause see, y'all see, when y'all see black Trump supporters, you try to come in here and beat me over the head with trying to prove to me Donald Trump hate black people. Get out my face with that shit. I don't want to, don't come in my chat room talking about low income housing and welfare and food stamps. That's that nigga talk. I don't want to have nigga talk. I don't want to have nigga talk. Cause I'm sick of you niggas. Because niggas are everything but black. Everything but black. And the last thing a nigga want to be is American. I don't trust niggas no more. I don't. And yes, I'm still broke. So I ain't acting funny because I done got some money. No, I'm sick of you niggas. I don't want to be around you niggas. I don't want to converse with you niggas. I don't want nothing to do with y'all. Because a lot of y'all are anti-black. Y'all hate black folks. Niggas hate black folk. Niggas. Y'all hate us. Y'all are the sellouts. The niggas. Y'all the ones that went in hip hop and destroyed the black community and never gave nothing back to the black community. It was you niggas. It wasn't black folks. It was you dancing ass, stripping ass. I gotta shake my tail feather. It was you niggas. I gotta bounce a basketball. I gotta dance cross a stage. It was you niggas that sold out the black community. It wasn't the real black folks. It wasn't the black teachers. It wasn't the educators. It wasn't the real movers and shakers. It was you niggas, you entertainment ass niggas that want to come in here and Trump is, shut up, nigga. Shut up. Because all a nigga ever got for you is doom and gloom. All a nigga ever got for you is why something is wrong and why it will never be right. This is why I'm sick of you niggas. This is why I'm sick of you niggas. Because talking to y'all, you're never satisfied with life. Nothing has ever been right in your life, and nothing will ever be. I don't want to talk to people like that. Because I had that disease on me for a long time. And I allowed that shit to hold me back. If my mans can't go, I'm not going. I was one of them niggas for real. I believed in that shit for real. Shout out to China Brim in the building. Shout out to 050. Salute. Shout out to Cuzzo want to pull up. Salute, Hills in. I was beyond pessimistic, Cuzzo. I was beyond pessimistic. I was lost. And I thought I was smart. I thought I was intelligent. But the same niggas that I thought I was alikes, the same niggas that I thought I was doing for my brother, like I was doing for myself, was the same niggas that cut my throat. Was the same niggas that showed me they wasn't there for me. See, this is why I'm tired of that nigga shit. Don't talk that shit to me, because I lived it for real. I could have been a Mason. I could have went to Ivy League. I gave all that shit up to prove I was a nigga. To prove I was a nigga. I'm not like y'all niggas. Y'all internet niggas. I could have went to Ivy League. I could have been one of them niggas sitting on a couch that you see on your internet. That could have been me. Guess what I did? I said, nah, we got to do for self. I got to make, if the bros can't go, I'm not going. You know how many times I was invited to join a fraternity and make my life better? You know how many chances I got to sell out on you niggas? We talking about before YouTube. We not talking about YouTube, nigga. I'm talking about real life. I was invited to join a fraternity numerous times. I'm one of them for real, nigga. I'm one of them for real. I turned them niggas down in their face. In their face, nigga. I bought niggas from my block to Ivy League parties, nigga. I couldn't go no more. They banned me. I stopped getting invited because I bought the bros. Because I bought the bros around bad college chicks. That was me, nigga. That was me. When all of that was for me. I shared my life with niggas. And I knew niggas wasn't built for that. That's why they was never invited. So don't talk that shit to me, nigga. Because I gave up my life for the bros. I could have been gone. Long time ago, nigga. Long time ago. That's what you niggas don't know. See, I ain't build no team on the internet. I got a team of niggas in real life. I tried to get my niggas out the hood for real. I showed my niggas another side of life for real without getting no money, without driving no cars. I took these niggas around bad intellectual women, nigga. That was me. Off my dime, off my face, off my reputation. And you know what niggas did? Turn around and said I did nothing for them. Them same niggas turn around and talk shit about a nigga. These same niggas who I thought was my A-likes, niggas that I shared 4 wings and french fries with. You know, when you cut the back of the carton off and everybody get a chicken wing and 5 french fries, that was me, nigga. That was me. So when I come up here and I be passionate about the shit that I say, it's because I lived it before in real life. In real life, bro. See, I've been stabbed in my back on some real shit and some street shit. That's why I don't fuck with you niggas. You see? That's the difference between me and you niggas. I took niggas off the block and they stabbed me in the back. I showed niggas everything they know about the shit they could talk about. And I ain't never want no credit for it. But guess what you niggas did? You showed me how ungrateful and how hateful you niggas are. That's why I don't want to be around niggas, bro. That's why I don't want to be around niggas. Because I sit back and I thank God I ain't had no real money. Because guess what? If I would have had some money, my own friends would have killed me. See, I come from that. I come from that type of neighborhood. When you love everybody, niggas will kill you. I come from that. Some you niggas don't know a lot about. See, everybody's, oh, I come from the hood. Nah, nigga, you don't come from where I'm from. Where niggas will kill you because you feed them. Niggas will kill you because you want to see everybody happy. Niggas will take your life. That's the block I come from. Where nobody wants light. Nobody. The moment they see you shine, you gotta die. I come from that, bro. I don't come from a hood where niggas just hate on you. That's light, bro. Hating, that's every day. That's nothing, bro. I come from where your own mans or watch your killer walk up to you and kill you and then come to the funeral and hug your mother. I come from that. That's why Brooklyn niggas say we from Brooklyn. We ain't from New York. We from Brooklyn. I come from a place like that. where you grow up with the same niggas and go to funerals with the same niggas that's gonna be at your funeral that got you killed. See, I don't want to be a nigga no more. I watch niggas go to a nigga funeral and they watch the nigga who killed them walk right past them. I know a nigga who got killed and the killer came to the funeral and nobody said nothing because everybody knew the nigga. Just like the nigga who was laying in the casket knew the nigga. I don't fuck with you niggas because I know what you niggas want. You niggas want my life. You niggas, y'all want my life, bro. And being that you niggas can't be me ever, you niggas will kill me. And then when I'm dead, these niggas will come back and be like, yo, that was my man. I come from that. See, that's a different demon. I don't come from no regular hood. I come from a hood where there's a black cloud. There's a black cloud. Nothing grows. I come from that neighborhood. I come from that type of neighborhood. I grew up around them type of niggas. You think I just start talking like this on YouTube? Nigga, I was talking like this on my block. And you know what niggas used to say to me when I used to come outside on the block with my pack and my books? This nigga crazy. Yo, don't nobody want to hear that shit. That's what niggas used to tell me. When I told niggas that them people, and I ain't gonna say their name because that's gonna give up my location of my neighborhood. But when I told my folks that them people was gonna come back and buy our block, niggas ain't listening to me. I tried to get niggas out the hood. I tried to show niggas it was better places we could be. Just like you niggas are coming here right now and tell me I'm stupid for saying what I'm saying. See, I realized that black shit, that nigga shit is a trap. It keep good niggas trapped. Niggas with real potential. Not the potential to fuck you over. Not them type of niggas. I'm talking about niggas with real potential. We gotta escape this black shit, this nigga shit. Cause this the shit that's keeping us stuck, bro. It's keeping us stuck. Our bread can't grow. Niggas always mad. We got to get out of that shit, man. We got to get out of that shit, bro. Shout out to Seth's son. Come on, bro. Same story, bro. That shit kept me stuck, my nigga. You know how many years I'm behind in life? Talking that black shit, talking that nigga shit. Talk that shit to me, nigga. Cause I know what it is for real. My grandfathers was those type of niggas. See, a lot of y'all niggas, y'all just be talking shit. I come from that. I come from that. Do for self. Don't work for no white man. I come from that, nigga, for real. Not just talking. I really come from that. Both of my grandfathers was hustlers. My mother's father was a pimp, right? And before he died, he was a chef. My father's father came to New York City. He came from Georgia, came to New York City as a butcher. He had a trade. He was a butcher. My grandfather got injured and started working for the mob, running numbers in Brooklyn. I come from that. And when he wasn't running numbers, guess what him and my grandmama was doing? Because she never had a job a day in her life. Him and my grandmama used to run card games. All my grandfather drove was Cadillacs, both of them. Lincoln Town cars and Cadillacs, nigga. I come from that for real. I come from that for real. For real, not talking, for real. And guess what my grandfather always told me? Go to school. Don't be like me. Go to school. My grandfathers never wanted me to grow up and be a nigga. Because that's what they were. That's what they were. That's what their circumstances granted them. And I allowed myself to let that ideology rule over my life. Them days are over, man. Long gone. Shout out to Ghostface Keisha in the building. Salute, mamas. I appreciate you. Shout out to you. Shout out to my comrade, Mr. Sutton, in the building. Salute, my brother. This my brother from my block. I told you it'd be a couple of the real day ones from my block on here. So they know I'm not lying. These niggas are typing in the chat room, yo, bro, you capping, bro. When that happened, he's one of them. That nigga will tell me, yo, bro, I don't remember that. When you did that? Yo, bro, you was kind of capping on today's show. This my nigga from my hood. Right here. He's one of them. He know everything I'm saying is a fact. I was one of them block niggas that went to school and still was cool in my hood. I was the one that made education cool around my niggas. You see? And we still did what we did. You see? But if I wasn't caught up in the bullshit, we wouldn't have never did what we did. We would have just went to school and moved on like we were supposed to, like Americans are supposed to do. Like Americans, because that's what we are. We foundational Black Americans. And to all the other Black people who come to America, guess what they do? They go get educated. They go get educated. They go and they learn how to properly function in the world. And that Black shit don't teach you that. That Black shit don't teach you that. It's anti-system, which is why most of them niggas are fucked up. All them niggas that talk that anti-system shit is on food stamps. All them niggas that talk that anti-system, white man is the devil shit on Section 8. All of them. All of them. Ain't none of them sitting up nowhere that got something that's talking about the white man is the devil. None of them. See, I learned that. That's the shit that kept me behind. That's the shit that had us on the block hustling, thinking we was Moors. UCC 1-103. Balling up tickets in front of cops, arguing with police officers. We was doing that for real. And guess what? And guess what all that shit proved? And this is the proof why we was set back so long. Because all of that was anti-American behavior. It was anti-American behavior. That black shit. That's the shit that's keeping us back. That's why y'all don't like when I talk about Trump. Trump should be black Americans' wake-up call to realize all that shit we've been taught all those years were lies. Because those same niggas, Trump, my man, when he gave out that 1,200, when Trump gave out that 1,200, the white man wasn't the devil. When Trump was letting niggas get them PPP loans and y'all niggas thought y'all never get caught, y'all was in love with Donald Trump. Remember when you niggas first started drinking Casamigos? That was during Mr. Trump's era. You was in love with Trump, remember? Remember when you was flying out during COVID? Yeah, you love Trump. You loved him. Remember? Remember the relief, the economic relief? This is why I can't fuck with you niggas, man. I'm good on you niggas. I know where I need to be, and I'm making the proper moves. All these years, I've been talking all this anti-system shit, and I'm built for the system. I ain't even realized that. I'm sitting here lying to myself, trying to be anti-system, thinking I'm doing something with my life, when I was actually engineered to go into the system and to make an impact for my people, for American people, that is. Because all American people are my people, because we all American. All this time. Again, y'all, now I just got a mic and I'm on YouTube. I've been doing this on a block. Front line. Front line. My niggas in the chat, they'll tell you, front line with the police. Don't touch us. I was one of those. That wasn't my fight. That wasn't my fight. My fight right here. My fight is here. My fight is in the world, in the schools, in the jails, with these younger brothers, so they don't fall victim to that fake revolutionary shit. Because that revolutionary shit is what got you gangbanging, nigga. Let's tell the truth. That's what got you Sue whooping. Creep. Community revolution in progress. Don't that sound like that black shit? Brotherly love overriding oppression and destruction. Don't that sound like that black shit? That's what got us cripping and blood and GD in. The same shit that we thought was teaching us to be strong militant men was then weaponized for us to kill one another and for us to go nowhere black men. And it has made you a terrorist, a domestic terrorist. So not only are you wanted by the local police, but the goddamn federal police too, nigga. You a domestic terrorist, Mr. Big Blood. You see what this shit got us, y'all? Do you think about this shit? The fake revolutionary black shit is what led us to becoming Bloods and Crips, which led us to organized crime, which started a war on us, a destruction on us. We did it to ourselves. It's called psychology, niggas. See, this is one thing niggas don't understand. That's why I'm in school for it. And I'm not only in school for psychology because I think I'm smart. It's because y'all in the chat room told me, DS1, you should be a therapist. DS1, you could be a psychiatrist. Y'all said this to me. And then I start thinking back to all the shit I used to do, even on the block. I'm who my niggas come talk to when they need an ear to hear. It's me. I didn't know that. Damn, DS1. You using your talent in the wrong way. The whole time, nigga, you supposed to be educating. Nigga, you a soldier in another area. You don't belong on the ground. You don't belong on the block in the hood, standing and spitting in police face. That ain't your fight, nigga. Nigga. God put some sense in your head. Nigga, you need to be in schools or jails. You need to be in a place of importance, boy. Why the fuck are you on the block? You want to die? Oh, you want your niggas to kill you? Oh, you think them niggas really love you? Them niggas hate you because you know what you know. Them niggas hate you because they don't understand you and they'll kill you. And I realized that. I realized that. I was shooting myself in my own foot, y'all. Trying to rep the hood and stand for the bros and hold it down. And Nick, shut up, nigga. All that shit fake. And to the niggas that's listening, you know what I'm saying is true. You know it's fake, nigga. You know it's fake. You know it's fake, nigga. You know. You know you could have been a lot further in life if you would have embraced who you are, which is an American, a black American man. And I have rights to this shit too. All the niggas who told you ain't had no rights was jail niggas. That's why they told you ain't had no rights, because they was projecting you will go to jail. You see how sick this shit is when you start debunking this shit and decoding it? You see how treacherous your life? You see the environment you was born in and the people you was around? They set you up for failure. You didn't even know that. And guess what they told you? Guess who they told you did it? The white man. When those was the motherfuckers who told you don't listen to the police. It was them who made you disorderly. It was them who made you rude. It was them who told you you could go around and curse out. It was them. It wasn't no white man. The black man taught you to defy authority. The black man taught you that. It wasn't no white man. It was a black man who told you you was going to go to jail because you a black man in America. It was black men who told us this, nigga. How dare these same niggas turn around and tell me I can't support Donald Trump? Nigga, if you don't get the fuck out my face. Are you serious, nigga? Oh, you think I'm that stupid? Nigga, I'm smarter than a dope fiend. If we supposed to be smarter than fifth graders, why the fuck we ain't smarter than dope fiends? Because that's who told us we was going to jail. That's who told us the white man was the devil. That's who told us these people were our. It was a bunch of fucking dope fiends. And you know why he told you was going to jail, bro? Because he wanted you to live his life. Because he didn't have a fucking life. Yeah. Yeah. So he told us we was going to go to jail like them. You know, you going to go to jail, brother. You know, America hate a black man. The worst thing you could be in America is a black man. While he hitting a bag of dope. But we never stopped for a minute to think that that was his fucking life. And that was his perspective on his life. Of course, we didn't question that because we was kids. And let's not forget, these dope fiends had money. We ain't talking about junkies. We talking about fiends. See, it's a difference. See, in my neighborhood, it's a difference between being a junkie and being a fiend. Why are you being so emotional? Because I'm human, dummy. Don't you know humans have emotions? Fool. You don't like to see me being emotional? Have a good day. You see the nuisance of people? This idiot gonna waste his time and ask me, why am I being emotional? Instead of him just saying, oh, I ain't watching this emotional ass nigga and click off. You see how dumb people are? See what I'm talking about? See, this is how I know I was supposed to be a part of the system. I was supposed to work in this shit. I wasn't supposed to be around you niggas. That's why you niggas want to kill me. Because y'all know I ain't supposed to be around y'all. Y'all know I don't think like you niggas. I don't see like you niggas. You know, I've been wearing glasses since the 3rd grade. I don't see like you niggas. I don't feel like you niggas. You know, I actually feel because I'm not numb to life. Because you know, when you feel things, that means you alive. Do you know that? I'm not like you niggas. And it took me a long time to realize that and to accept it. See, it's one thing to know something. See, that's why it's knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Understanding comes after wisdom and knowledge. Because you got to accept that shit. See, if you don't accept who you are, knowing is irrelevant. If you ain't going to accept that you different from them niggas and you live your life accordingly, you knowing don't mean shit. That's why I don't come up here and act like I'm super smart, nigga. I'm dumb. I did some of the dumbest shit in the world. And you know what was one of the most dumbest things I ever done? Being around you niggas. Some of the most dumbest shit I've ever done. Having hood cred don't mean shit. That don't mean nothing. I can walk around my whole neighborhood and don't pay for nothing. I can walk in every store, every corner store in my neighborhood and eat for free. Not because I'm a big gangster. No, because I'm me. See? So when we talking about Donald Trump, right? Because we gonna tie all this in. Y'all know how we do. Shout out to Chase Millie, run the city. Shout out to my guy Chase, man. Keep doing your thing, Chase. Happy to see you back, bro. He says, salute, big dog sheep. Salute to the chat. Shout out to my guy Chase Millie. Hey, y'all make sure y'all go follow my man Chase, man. He getting ready to get back on his content. My brother Chase is very entertaining. Y'all make sure y'all go follow my man Chase Millie, run the city. That's my guy right there, man. Shout out to Chase. Shout out to you, Lynette. I appreciate it. Lynette says, I have been stuck in the constant reminder of Trump's past and now. I have to relearn everything. And now I understand your perspective of life. I can admit I was wrong and I have to go back to reevaluate. Shout out to you, Miss Lynette. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. It's all love. I don't take it personal because I understand our conditioning, Lynette. I understand our conditioning. You see? I understand now. And I've understood. I again, acceptance is when you accept the shit, that's when things will really begin to change. Knowing it, applying it, talking about it, yeah, that's all cool, fine and dandy. But you gotta accept that now your life will be changed forever. And it took me a long time to accept that. It took me a long time because I was caught in that mentality of my niggas, me and my niggas. So anything outside of me and my niggas, I just thought it wasn't, not that I couldn't get it, I didn't want it. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't want it. If my bros couldn't come, and I don't hang with niggas like that. So my crew is small. My crew is small. I had a small crew. If my niggas couldn't come with me, I stopped going. I stopped going. And then guess what? And then guess what happened, Mr. Savage Thoughts? Guess what happened, bro? Niggas start going places and not inviting me. See, I realized that they wasn't stepping like I was stepping. And then I start looking at certain things. I said, oh, okay. What up, Big Dice? Shout out to my brother Big Dice in the building. Salute. Shout out to Team Guardian. I start looking at certain things. Shout out to Uncle Rick in the building. What up, Uncle Rick? He said, understanding is God level. Peace, God. Peace. I said, oh. I said, okay. I see what this is. I see what this is. So this is why I come up here and I could have this Trump conversation with no strings attached. I don't care how nobody feels. Because you can't beat me over the head with black talk because I lived it. I lived it. That's the difference. I lived it for real. You can't call me a sellout, nigga, because I could have been sold out, nigga, for real. Long time ago. I could be right now, I could be a 33rd degree Mason. I could have been a Mason right now. Right now. I could have been a Mason. Right now. Right now. Right now, if I would have joined the fraternity when I was offered to join the fraternity, right? Right now, I'll be a Mason in a lodge and I'll be working for New York City or New York State government with a job paying at least 6 figures a year. Right now. If I wasn't thinking about the bros, if I ain't love my niggas, if I didn't believe in do for thyself, if I didn't stand on alikes, if I didn't stand on one hand wash the other, both wash the face, I really lived that. And guess what that shit got me? Nothing. Nothing. All it gave me was a bunch of stories. And when you hear these niggas, these pro-black, super blackity black, white man is the devil, what do you get from them niggas? A bunch of stories. A bunch of stories. No results, just stories. Because that's all that shit get, brothers, man. Stories. Yo, bro, remember when we did that back in the day? Yo, bro, remember that time the police had to let us out the handcuffs? Yo, bro, remember that time? Yo, bro, remember that time when we almost got killed by the cops? Yo, bro, remember that time? That's all that shit got me. No accolades in life. No real motion. No real motion in life. It's just, yo, bro, remember that time? While you working a menial job. Yo, remember them days? Niggas can't tell me nothing about talking about Trump and talking about America. Because this is my true identity. You know how I know that being American is my true identity? Because everything I've done in life, that's where it really count at. Ha! Because see, according to you niggas, even all the shit that you claim you get points for, you really don't get no points for. Holding it down, being loyal, putting niggas on the money schemes. You don't get no love for nothing. That shit don't count for nothing. But you know what counts? That college degree I got. You know what count? This social activism I've been doing here on YouTube. This shit counts. You know how I know it count? Because I've had numerous sponsorships. A company just reached out to me through email. I'm gonna wait and see what they gonna talk about. Another company, just a big company too, a media company. That's how I know what matters now. Yeah, I got points up on the board. See, my jersey is in the rafters in the hood. See, on my block, my jersey in the rafters. And I don't even like talking about that shit. Because I'm not that type of dude. I don't want to be known for none of that shit. Who cares? Look at the scoreboard in life. Look, check, check, check. Yeah, yeah. Shout out to the OG in the building. Salute, OG. So when I talk about Donald Trump and when I talk about this country, It's because I know what's real as a black man. And you can't beat me over the head with fake shit. You're not gonna win with no conspiracy theories. I don't want to hear none of that shit. I've been through it all, nigga. I taught my niggas about conspiracy theories. Me and my niggas was outside reading books, nigga. Conspiracy books. Me and my niggas. With the pack on us, too. By the way. Just for you niggas that like entertainment, with the pack on us, too. With the pack. The book, with the pack. The book, yeah. How many you want? Oh, all right. With the books. Yeah. For real. For real. For real. All that Moorish talk is proof of what? That you are a what? An American. Sovereign citizenship has something to do with a naturalization process. Why you want to be naturalized to a land that, according to y'all, you ain't from? So if you African, why you trying to get nationalized? Why you trying to get your paperwork for America if you from Africa? You see how we got lied to? See how we got lied to? That sovereign citizenship shit got something to do with proving you are an American. You are a sovereign citizen of America. That means that your ancestry is here and that your ancestry actually owns things in America. That's what that stuff means. That means you're an American. See how they all lied to us? Noble Jew Ali, all them niggas lied. They lied, y'all. They lied to us. So we could be anti-American while they getting paid the whole time. All that sovereign citizenship shit is American. It's all American. But y'all see the show, man. Trump's shocking plan to protect America. Which is the job of the president, to protect America. What is he protecting America from, DS1? Well, let's get to the first article. What is he protecting us from, DS1? What? Can y'all hear me? We back. We back. Can y'all hear me? Hey, stream y'all. Y'all need to tighten up, man. I'm paying y'all a lot of money a month. My bad, y'all. My bad. Let me share my screen. My bad, y'all. Come on, man. Okay, can y'all see the screen? Okay. Can y'all see this? Y'all see what's up on the screen? Shout out to everyone that's in the building. Hit the like button, y'all. Hit the like button. Share the show. Share the show. Hit the like button and share the show. Got a little technical difficulties with StreamYard. Okay. Y'all said y'all could see it. Okay. It says Trump, this is 23 hours ago, y'all. 23 hours ago. Trump wins 6-3 Supreme Court ruling on deportations. So here's the proof for all of y'all who's been saying that these deportations are illegal. Oh, Trump just can't be deporting people like that. They just can't be he can't be doing that. Look what happened, y'all. See, this is why over here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV, we gonna cover the real. Trump wins 6-3 Supreme Court ruling on deportations. So the deportations will continue. So stop getting on your media platforms and lying. The U.S. Supreme Court has allowed the Trump administration to resume deporting migrants to third countries without prior notice following a 6-3 ruling. The decision overturns a lower court's injunction, which President Donald Trump and the White House officials had strongly opposed. Affected nations including El Salvador and South Sudan. U.S. District Judge Brian Murphy ruled that individuals must remain in custody until they can voice fears of torture or persecution if deported. See this? So they ass getting up out of here. All of this, oh, that was illegal. He can't do that. Now says illegal. The Supreme Court said he can continue. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. Now we got somebody in here saying he owns the Supreme Court. You see what do you see what I'm talking about? My bad, Raj. Shout out to you, Raj. That's StreamYard, bro. That's StreamYard. Now we got a person in the chat room saying that he owns the Supreme Court. How the hell can the president own the Supreme Court? Those are two separate branches of government. You see what I'm talking about with people? These are two separate branches of government. How the hell he own the Supreme Court? That's the judicial branch of government. The president is part of the executive branch of government. How the hell he own the Supreme Court? Y'all gotta stop, man. Y'all gotta stop. Y'all have to stop this. Just stop. Because these deportations is for America's safety. See, Black Americans are so used to being victims, they don't care about protecting themselves. See, that's why a lot of you Black Americans are are jumping on the side with these other people. Because you so used to not protecting yourself, not standing for nothing, that you willing to stand for somebody else shit that don't got nothing to do with you. You rather save somebody else than to save your own ass. Why black Americans ain't worrying about their own shit? You won't save me, but you gonna save you gonna save Pacquiao. You want to save Manny Pacquiao, but you won't save your brother. You know what you'll say about DS1? Fuck that fat nigga. But Trump, he don't need to be doing that to Jose and them. He don't need to be abusing Consuela. But it'll be fuck DS1 fat ass. You see how sick in the head, y'all? See how sick it is? Oh, fuck that nigga DS1. Why he doing Consuela like that? Huh? Huh? What? Huh? Make it, hey, bro, make that make sense, bro. Make that make sense. So the taco lady, don't bother the taco lady. Don't bother the icy man. But fuck me. I ain't giving that nigga $1. That nigga asking for cash apps. That nigga a bum. That nigga broke. But the man who's selling oranges, he get to stand there and sell his oranges in peace. But I needed a gun to sell drugs around you niggas. You see why I don't like you niggas? You fake, fraudulent ass niggas. We needed guns to sell our drugs. But Hector, Mr. Hector from Ecuador, he could stand on the corner, on one of our corners, and sell us oranges all day. But I might risk my life selling my drugs on that same corner by another nigga that look like me. And we both buying oranges from Hector. We both buying oranges. But when I go pull out my money to get my oranges, you watching my money, nigga. You ain't worrying about Hector money. You ain't worrying about Hector money. You ain't worried about Hector getting all of our drug money. You worry about how much drug money I'm getting. You see how sick we are, niggas? See, this is why we need a Donald Trump to wake up Black America. So he could put it in your face because you won't listen to it when a black man tell you you hate yourself. So I'm gonna let a white man tell you. We gonna let Donald Trump show niggas how much they hate niggas. We gonna let Donald Trump do it. You don't love your own people. Look at you. Y'all still running around here gangbanging, killing each other. While Hector on a corner, Hector and Isaac on a corner selling peanuts. No problems at all. Nobody want to rob them. Nobody want to take their peanuts. Nothing. But you want to kill me. We on the same corner. See how anti-American you are? You dummy. You ain't even just anti-black. You anti-black American. You a terrorist. That's why Trump sending all you so-called gangster tough street niggas to jail. Because you are a threat to the environment. Because you're a problem for your own fucking people. And we tired of you niggas. You know the black folks that got some sense, we sick of you niggas. Because some of us tried to build with you. And guess what you wanted to do? You wanted to kill us. So fuck y'all. If it's fuck me, it's fuck you niggas. I'm with America now. Because guess what I found out? Y'all niggas with the devil. Oh. Should I say it again? Y'all niggas are with the devil. Yeah. Oh, DS1 pro Trump. Yeah, you pro devil, nigga. You pro devil. You want me to die so I don't have nothing. You team devil. How about that, nigga? How about that? How about that? Yeah, Raj. Selling oranges. Don't nothing ever happen to the orange man. They don't do nothing to the icy man. Come on. If you from the town, if you from any city in the Northeast area, in the Northeast region, you got an icy man. You got an icy cart man or icy cart woman. Don't nobody do nothing to them. That nigga come through with his fanny pack, pulling out thousands of singles. Nobody thinks to harm the icy man. But let you have a good run today. Let all the fiends be coming to you today. You're going to get that nigga robbed. You're going to call your man from another block. Yo, boy, I got some work for you. And you're going to get your man robbed. Y'all act like this is what niggas, and y'all talking about Donald Trump. I want Trump to protect me from you niggas. Hey, Donald Trump, I need your protection from these niggas. Because all these niggas want me to do is die. That's all they want. That's all you niggas ever wanted. Death and destruction. Death and destruction. Death and destruction. All this man doing is trying to protect our life. And I'm going to show you why this Supreme Court has ruled in Trump's favor. I'm going to show y'all why. Because again, this is all for our protection. Look at this. Did y'all know this? Did y'all know this? And see, I've been telling y'all about this already. Did y'all know this? Huh? This is from one day ago. El Chapo's Mexican drug cartel hired hackers. They hired hackers. What I told y'all about organized crime. Didn't I tell you that there's different levels? Why you think they're called syndicates? Didn't I tell you there's different departments in the syndicate? Didn't I tell you they have a whole cyber unit? Didn't I tell y'all they have hackers? Didn't I tell y'all this? Didn't I tell y'all this? Y'all think the Mexican cartel is just some Mexican niggas who don't know how to speak English and they like to kill people. No. Let's get to it. Thank you, Miss New York Nikki. Let's get to it. El Chapo's Mexican drug cartel hired hacker to infiltrate public CCTV cameras. Whoa. To do what? To track down and unalive FBI informants. You see why they need to get out this country? Do you see why they rounding their ass up in California? Look at what they doing, y'all. They're hacking into cameras to find FBI informants to unalive them. This is what the Mexican cartel is doing right here on American soil. And you got Black Americans saying, oh, why are you getting them out of our country? Look at what they doing, dummy. Look at what they doing. A shocking new U.S. Justice Department report reveals that the Sinaloa cartel, Sinaloa cartel. You know where the Sinaloa cartel is? You know what region they run out of? Southeast region. The Sinaloa cartel. They run your Carolinas, North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, Texas, Florida, the Sinaloa cartel. Some parts of California, because you know California is big. Some parts of California, they don't run the LA side. They on the other side. The Sinaloa cartel, they on the other side of California. Y'all better learn what's going on in this world. A shocking new U.S. Justice Department reveals the Sinaloa cartel, once run by El Chapo, hired a tech expert. What did he do? He hired a tech expert to spy. This is terrorism. This is terroristic behavior. Are y'all paying attention? He hired a tech expert to spy on American agents and expose their sources. This is terrorism, y'all. This is terrorism. Let me read that again. My bad, I ain't even have it on the screen. It says a shocking new U.S. Justice Department report reveals the Sinaloa cartel, once run by El Chapo, hired a tech expert to spy on American agents and expose their sources. Terrorists. Terrorists, y'all. The hacker hacked into Mexico City's camera network and phone records in 2018. Tailing a FBI assistant at the U.S. Embassy. Armed with this intel, the cartel was able to intimidate and, in some instances, unalive potential sources or cooperating witnesses. This is terrorism right here in our country. This is terrorism. This is terrorism. Do you know that? They're not even from here. Hey, y'all better wake up, man. Y'all better wake up. The findings shine a harsh light. Hold on. The Justice Department added, according to the FBI, in addition to compromising the Alat's phone, right, assistant legal attach, the hacker also accessed Mexico City's camera system, used the cameras to follow the Alat through the city and identify people the Alat met with. The findings shine a harsh light on how cartels are now using cutting-edge tech to stay a step ahead of law enforcement. See why they got Elon around? The audit warned that new technology has made it easier than ever for less sophisticated nations and criminal enterprises to identify and exploit vulnerabilities in government data. This is the real war. This is the real war, y'all. See, they want y'all focused on that other stuff. This the real shit that's going on. This the real war. This the real war that's right here in America. It comes as Mexico's cops desperately tries to catch up. In Chiapas this week, police unveiled armed drones to take on cartels fighting for smuggling routes along the Guatemalan border. See this? They got drones too, y'all. They got drones too. Just weeks ago, the same force sparked a diplomatic storm by chasing gunmen into Guatemala and engaging in a wild street shootout. See, this is the real war that's going on. See, we ain't talking about that other war. We ain't talking about that. This is the real war. The Sinaloa cartel, once commanded by El Chapo, who's now locked up in the U.S., remains locked in a bloody battle with Jalisco New Generation Cartel. Meanwhile, a new breed of younger, tech-savvy narcos is ramping up tactics like cryptocurrency laundering and state-of-the-art surveillance. Now you see why Trump is enforcing deportation? On the last show, we spoke about the stats of the people who were captured and who had criminal records. The people who are getting deported out of here, the majority of them have criminal records, either here or in their country. This is what we spoke about on yesterday's show. Not yesterday, but the previous show. So when y'all keep hearing me saying making America great again is by ensuring the safety of American citizens, this is what Trump has vowed to do, and he's actually doing. This is what he's doing. And see, when I do these shows, I bring y'all the articles and I bring y'all certain things so y'all can understand why he's doing it. Because I don't want y'all to lean back on y'all conspiracy theories. Because once you don't understand something, guess what the conspiracy tells you to do? Oh, well, he white anyway, so. See? Now you're back in La La Land. That's called pro-black land. Oh, well, he white, so we can't trust him. See, that's called La La fantasy world. And this is why a lot of us who talk all this pro-black stuff, if you so pro-black, right, why are you politically dumb? Okay, you want to be pro-black, right? Shouldn't you know something about politics? At least the foundation of it. At least you should be at least be able to explain it. Just the basics of it. You see, you see what I mean about all that stuff was a lie that we learned? Oh, love yourself and love your brothers and sisters. You don't know shit about them. How you gonna love somebody you don't know? Huh? All that shit was a lie. Because the niggas who told you that didn't love you. Yeah, see, that's the truth we don't want to say. The people who told you, oh yeah, love that brother and that sister and the black woman and the black man, they were lying. Because the same people who taught you that, they ain't love each other. They ain't even love each other. And then we wondering why the black American community is so far behind. Because we won't address the lies and the bullshit we was taught. Going against your country is going against yourself. And we've been taught to be anti-American by being pro-black. But last time I checked, I don't see no black man's signature on your check, Mr. Pro-Black man. Ain't no black man signing no checks for you. And that's how it's always been. Because even the black man that signed your check, guess who signed his check? A white man. Ha! That's how we know Diddy and all them niggas lied to us. And they was part of the program too for us to fail. Jay-Z and all of them. Where Jay-Z got his money from? Leo Cohen. Where Jay-Z got his money from? Harvey Weinstein. Where did Diddy get his money from? Clive Davis. These same niggas who talked all this black shit and we gonna do for our people, sponsored by who? Oh, so they made us believe it was gonna be a black revolution that was brought to you in part by who? These same niggas, these fake rap niggas too. Because they influenced the lion ass guard body niggas that lied to niggas. They was influenced by rap niggas and entertainers. Let's keep it 1,000. Taught you to be anti-American. Would set your ass back. You could have been had a job, nigga. Remember, you ain't want to work because you wasn't working for no white man, remember? Remember that used to always come out your mouth. I ain't working for no white man. It ain't called working for no white man. It's called having a job, nigga. What you talking about? Don't you know white men work for other white men? Dummy! Some of you niggas just getting used to knowing what it is to go to work. Because you wasn't working for no white man. Dummy. So to you niggas, oh, they get ready to take away Social Security. Nigga, you ain't worked long enough to get none anyway. What you complaining about? You ain't worked long enough to get none. Nigga, you ain't worked 30 years. 15 of those 30, you was in jail. When you gonna get some Social Security, nigga? So if they take it away, what you crying about? You ain't worked long enough anyway. Remember? Because you wasn't working for no white man. So why when you get old, you're looking for something from a white man? Fake ass niggas. I'm sick of you niggas. I don't want to deal with you niggas at all. At all. Y'all are the agents. It's you niggas. I know the truth now. It's y'all. It's y'all. It's y'all. It's you niggas, man. It's y'all. And guess where they gonna send you niggas to? Guess where they gonna send you niggas to? We gonna show them where they gonna send you niggas to. Look at StreamYard. Why y'all keep cutting my camera, StreamYard? Why y'all keep cutting my camera? You don't want me to be on camera? Look, y'all, they keep taking me off camera. I'm not understanding this. What's the purpose of taking me off camera? Why y'all keep cutting my camera off? Keep cutting my camera off. What y'all got going on, man? Listen, y'all. I'm gonna just read this. I'm gonna read this. Y'all give me 1 second. I don't know what y'all got going on today, StreamYard. Y'all got to get y'all shit together, man. Y'all got to get y'all shit together. Camera's still not coming on. Y'all tripping, man. they just said we ain't gonna cut your camera back on. That's crazy. Look, y'all. They literally just cut the camera off. The camera's just off. This is crazy. Yeah, they just cut my camera off, Classy Creole. They just cut it off. Ricky Millie says DS1 talking that talk. I don't know, man, but they definitely cut my camera off. Yeah. Bro says, see, DS1, that's the white man trying to prevent you from teaching us. The tribe says use OBS. Yeah, I might have to. The tribe. Shout out to the tribe. Because I'm paying StreamYard a lot of money a month. But let's get to it. Y'all see it. Alligator Alcatraz. Alligator Alcatraz, y'all. Now remember, right? Look, y'all can't see me. I can't even get back on the screen. This is crazy. Right? But y'all remember when I did that show about the new jails that they were going to open up and where they were going to actually send a lot of these prisoners, these immigrant prisoners. What up, Johnny 5? Salute, fam. Salute, Johnny. Yeah, they won't let me be great, Ricky. The algorithm is mad. Well, you know, Mr. Savage Thoughts, you know, if I was talking about Diddy or talking about some zest monster behavior, they'll love to see my face then. But let's get to the article. It says, this is from Al Jazeera, by the way. Al Jazeera. Government will allocate some FEMA funds to the facility. FEMA funds to open up this new detention center. It's called Alligator Alcatraz. Florida and federal officials announced the state will build a new immigration detention facility dubbed Alligator Alcatraz in the Everglades, an area of wetlands in the south of the state. Because the facility will be partly funded by the Federal Emergency Management Agency, some Floridians are worried it will affect hurricane relief funds. Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem is using FEMA funds to build her Alligator Alcatraz concentration camp in Florida. Remember we've been saying, oh, the FEMA camps are coming. The FEMA camps are coming. They building FEMA camps. They building FEMA camps. Yup, for prisoners. For prisoners. Yup, they sure are. They sure are. These FEMA camps will be for prisoners. So if you don't want to be in a FEMA camp, I suggest you not be out here committing crimes and going to jail. To all you YNs, listen to me, YNs. They sending all of y'all to FEMA camps, okay? AKA concentration camps. And you will not be going to a concentration camp, my brother, because you are black or because you are Latino. You will be going to a concentration camp because you will be deemed a domestic terrorist. Okay, K-Flock? Okay, Mr. Kevin Perez? When they send your little dumbass to a FEMA camp, a concentration camp, it's because you on demon time. You and the bros. It's not because you black. It's not because you grew up in poverty. It's because you're a criminal. It's because you're a criminal, little homie. The days of glorifying criminality is over because they're going to send your ass to a concentration camp now. They're not sending y'all, they're not wasting no more state funds to put y'all and house y'all in these jails. They're going to put y'all in concentration camps now. Tough guys. I'm on demon time. Okay, we're going to put you in a concentration camp. Tough guy. The first one is being built in Florida. Y'all like going to the yams. We was in the yams. Uh-huh. Yeah. 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 Mm-hmm. You was in the yams. Uh-huh. I know. At the beginning of hurricane season, reads June 23rd X post, when we can't pay our bills or fund meals for kids and the elderly. You see this type of stuff? See, this is how they try to trigger niggas. Oh, they building more jails while our kids don't have money to eat in school. Nigga, that ain't got nothing to do with that. See, this is how you know they talking to stupid people. Niggas. They're gonna equate your child's meals in school with FEMA money. They ain't got nothing to do with it. But they know that most niggas don't read, most niggas don't think. All niggas do is feel and react. So they're going to put some shit like that there to say, oh my God, Trump is horrible. He don't really care about us. When FEMA money has nothing to do with the money that your child and their schools are allocated to. There's nothing to do with it. But they're going to say that for niggas. They're going to say that for niggas. You see? You see? After June 23rd, X post reads, Florida's building alligator Alcatraz by diverting FEMA shelter funds meant for housing and aid. Look, this to scare niggas. See, y'all gotta understand how this works. It's all about scaring niggas. Not black folks, scaring niggas. How do you scare a nigga? You threaten him with what? You threaten him with the ways of not being able to what? Eat and have somewhere to live. See that? See how they target niggas even in publications and in media. See, when other groups of people, when other groups of Americans read this type of shit, they don't get involved into it emotionally because they know it ain't got nothing to do with them. Look, FEMA shelter funds meant for housing and aid. They're not protecting anyone. They're stealing emergency relief money to build detention centers in a swamp. Cruelty is always the point. You see this? You see this? You see this foolishness? You see this foolishness? This is foolishness. This is foolishness. These claims come after the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration predicted a more active than normal 2025 Atlantic hurricane season, which runs from June 1st to November 30th. The claims also follow President Donald Trump saying he wants to eliminate FEMA and have states handle preparation and response to hurricanes and other disasters. NPR reported that FEMA appears less ready to respond to disasters under Trump because of management shakeup, employee departures, and the cancellation of a program that helped with disaster relief. The alligator Alcatraz facility gets its nickname from Alcatraz, the former maximum security prison island in San Francisco Bay, known for its isolation, security, and minimal inmate privileges. The alligator part is because the 39 square mile facility will be located remotely in the Everglades, a swampy region surrounded by alligators and pythons, where there's nowhere to go, nowhere to hide, according to a June 19th video posted by Florida Attorney General James Uthemeyer. The facility will be 6 miles north of Everglades National Park. Governor Ron DeSantis' office told PolitiFact the facility will use temporary buildings and shelters similar to those used during natural disasters. The location will be the abandoned Dade Collier Training and Transition Airport, which has an existing airstrip. The state will use the site under the governor's emergency powers. So, as y'all can see, I might as well go ahead and put the banner up. So, as y'all can see, Trump is not playing when it's coming to protecting Americans. He's not playing. He's not playing. By no stretch, he's not playing at all. Johnny Five says that is one thing that I'm okay with them building alligator Alcatraz in the wetlands. We're already losing a lot of the wetlands. Oh, you're not okay with? Okay. Kimberly says OSHA is the new FEMA. Really? Really? Mr. Savage Thought says if the alligators don't get you, the crocs will. If not the pythons, if not the boas or the anacondas. Right. That's right. Trump 1 says Democrats corrupted the system. We'll fix it. Absolutely. Shout out to my brother Zuma Duma in the building. What up, Zuma? Salute, Brody. Zuma says also Al Jazeera is a Qatari state news outlet. Even the Arabs know how to rile up niggas. Absolutely. Absolutely. You know they do. A lot of them be in the hood with us, Zuma. You know it. Shalom, Cornell Allen. Shalom to you, man. No iPads here. Nope. 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 Not at all. Not at all. I got one more thing to share, and then we're going to wrap up today's show. I want to show y'all what the FBI and Kash Patel has been doing. Look what this says right here. Let me take my banner down. Look what this says, y'all. Breaking. FBI Deputy Director Dan Bongino said they arrested of 449 child sexual predators and rescued 224 kids within 2 operations. 2 operations, y'all. Within 2 operations, they arrested 449 child sex predators and rescued 224 kids. I'm trying to understand what Trump is doing wrong again. What is Trump doing wrong again? Last time I checked, the biggest problem that America has right now is not fentanyl, it's sex trafficking. If I'm not mistaken, that is the biggest problem here on our soil currently. Sex trafficking. It's not the fentanyl. Fentanyl is number 2. Number one is the child sex trafficking. Yeah. Yes. Get these child traffickers out of here. Absolutely. All these weirdos, all the Geppettos, the grapers, all of them. Get them all out of here. Send them all to Alcatraz. A lot of people don't, Classy Creole. That's the sad part. That's what I found out. A lot of people don't want to protect children. A lot of people sacrifice children. A lot of children was not protected. A lot of children still aren't protected to this day. You see? So this is why it's going to take a government to step up. Because let's keep it real, Classy Creole. A lot of this child trafficking stuff that's going on is a lot of parents also selling their children. There's a lot of girls and boys getting sold. Girls and boys getting sold. There's actually people on the ground that actually work for these cartels, and they actually do the business side of it, as far as collecting the money and dropping the child off and all of that type of shit. It's a lot of that going on. Yes, it's a lot of that going on, Johnny Five. It's a lot of it. A lot of I forgot what year this was, but I believe it was about 5, 6 years ago, maybe. It was a Latino lady. She got caught in New York. I believe it was a hotel. It was either out in Queens or Long Island somewhere, but she got arrested for running a prostitution ring. And guess who was the prostitutes? Her daughters. So when I talk about this stuff, y'all, this stuff is real, man. This stuff is real. This shit is realer than the Diddy shit. That lady ran a sex ring with her two daughters. And her two daughters were underage. And she was selling them on back pages as grown women. Yeah, they locked the mother up. Forgot how long it was ago, but y'all could look it up. It was in New York. Spanish lady. Latino lady. It was her and her two daughters. Shout out to Teddy. Appreciate that $2 super chat. Salute to you. Johnny Five says, I remember hearing about that Latino woman. Yeah. Yeah. Super trash, bro. She's evil. But it's a lot of that going on. It's a lot of that going on. A lot of that. A lot of children are missing. Johnny Five says, did you hear about the Arkansas mom who traded her, like I want to say three or 4-year-old daughter to her drug dealer and his friend for drugs? It happened in Little Rock. See? Shout out to Johnny Five. It's a lot of that going on, Johnny. It's a lot of that going on. And being that the American people don't care enough to speak up about it, it has become a national issue. It has become a national issue because children are not protected. They're not. Children are actually more preyed on now than protected. That's why if y'all follow me on social media, you'll never see a picture of my son. His mom don't play that shit. And his mom know that I'm a social media influencer. And she specifically told me, nah, I don't want his picture out there. And I totally agree and I understand because there's a lot of weird people out here. Remember I played the video when a guy was talking about how these cartels are or these Geppettos, right, are literally creating child pornography just off of pictures that they see offline. They can put your child into a corn by just using their picture. Remember, we played the video on the channel about that. So that's why y'all never see my son on social media. Never. Zuma says, America ain't never cared about children. Nope. That's a fact. That's a fact. And Donald Trump knows that, Zuma. Yeah, I don't blame her either. I'm in totally agreement with her. L'Oreal says, right. I don't post no pics too. Absolutely not. Zuma says, facts. I don't know why folks be having whole pages for their kids because they don't understand what's going on with these Geppettos and this child trafficking stuff, bro. That's why. Yes, they can. And they have. And they're actually doing it. And they're selling the corn on the dark web. They'll take a picture of your child, put them into a corn with a grown-up, and then sell it to a weirdo who likes to watch child pornography, like R. Kelly. See, this is why I don't feel sorry for R. Kelly. Because R. Kelly had a collection of child porn. He liked to watch himself have sex with kids. Not only was he having sex with underage girls, he liked to watch it. This is why he's never coming out of prison. Little do y'all know. It's because they found the tapes. He had a whole goddamn library of tapes. The tape that got leaked to the streets, that everybody was watching in the streets, that was just one tape. They found it, just like they found Diddy's dildo collection, they found R. Kelly's corn collection. He had a whole library of tapes where he recorded himself having sexual acts with little girls. He recorded it shit himself. Just like who? Diddy. That's why he's never coming home, y'all. That's why R. Kelly's never coming home. He had the shit recorded and had a whole room, just like Diddy had his dildo Hall of Fame and his Astroglide accolades. Same shit, y'all. Same shit. Except R. Kelly was with children. And this is what Trump is attacking. He's attacking child trafficking. He's attacking what's happening to women and children. Why do we have a problem with this? He's concerned with our women and our children. To the men, how could we be mad at Donald Trump? He's saving women and children. Do you know that the majority of the women and the children who are trafficked are usually single mothers? Single mother ran households. These are the women who getting their kids taken and who are getting taken with their children. You see? He's here to protect America, man. That's how you make America great again. You got to make us feel safe. You got to make us feel safe before you can get us rich. Make us feel safe. People don't have no problem working in America. If you're going to pay me right, if you're going to treat me right, and if I'm going to feel safe going home, I don't have no problem working. See, Trump understands this. If we make this place safer, we give them a livable wage where they ain't struggling, where they don't have to depend on social services, right? They won't have no problem working. Americans never had a problem working. Shout out to Cornell Allen. Appreciate that super sticker. Americans don't have no problem working. Trump knows this. This is why he's on his job. Zuma says, I ain't mad at him. This is why Trump doing his thing, y'all. This is preparation time. This is why I said they might make up a third term just for Trump, y'all. They might make up a third term. Real talk. Real talk. Because he's not even going to get into his bag fully. Because he's still cleaning up the house, y'all. He's still cleaning up the house. Cleaning up. Johnny 5 says Geppettos always have a library, a terabyte or larger of child corn. Wow. That's probably what R. Kelly probably had too. But I think R. Kelly actually had videotapes, Johnny. He had videotapes. Diddy is the one who had memory cards. R. Kelly had actual videotapes and DVDs. How you doing, Cynthia Marie? Cynthia Marie says, watching the movie still, but the truth is coming faster now. Salute. Salute. Johnny says, that's why the demons don't like Trump. It's because he's trying to protect women and children. Ooh. Oh, facts. Facts, Johnny. That's why I don't see how that's why I'm not understanding why women against Trump. Trump running around rescuing women and their children. The Trump and his administration. They just arrested 449 child sex predators and rescued 224 kids in 2 operations. Look at all of this stuff Trump is getting done. We only 6 months into the new year. You might as well say 7 months. Look how much he's getting done. Look how much filth and corruption he's cleaning up out of our country. See, we got to pay attention to what he's actually doing. He's not doing anything specifically to hurt nobody. This is all to clean up the country. He hired Doge because Doge is responsible for what? Cleaning up government corruption. We did the shows. We brought y'all the information on all the government corruption going on, and that has been going on. Trump is cleaning that up. Trump is making sure we don't have any ops overseas, so we're not attacked while we're rebuilding our country and becoming a financial superpower again. He's trying to make sure we don't get attacked. He's getting rid of the domestic terrorists, which are the gang members. You still want to be a big homie? Domestic terrorists. Ask La Brim. Why you think La Brim run around talking about, I'm a Trump supporter, MAGA? Yeah, nigga. Because that's who just gave your ass 40 years. They just smoked your boots again. Now you're a MAGA supporter, right? Yeah, because that's who smoked your boots, nigga. Because La Brim is deemed a domestic terrorist. All these gang members. Where you think Big U? Where you think Big U is? Where you think Big U is? Domestic terrorists. What do you think Diddy's considered? A domestic terrorist. Sex trafficking. All them federal crimes. Oh, you a terrorist. You gotta go. You a terrorist. I warned y'all about this. I told y'all this is how y'all will be treated. And to all the foreigners who want to still be here and not file the proper paperwork, they're going to send you to a concentration camp. And I don't understand why Americans have a problem with this, because you do know in other countries, there's no such thing as a visit in jail. You know, from what I was told, and a lot of those Caribbean countries, the Latino countries, ain't no visiting floor. Ain't no visiting floor. That's what I heard. I heard ain't no commissary. That's what I heard. So y'all talking about alligator Alcatraz like it's something wrong with that. When if your ass get locked up somewhere abroad, you can't make a phone call. You people, yo, man, y'all people crazy, man. Shout out to Silent. These people crazy, man. You get locked up in one of these countries, man, you can't even make a phone call. Oh my God, why would they put people in a place like that? That's inhumane. Well, go to jail. Well, get caught and go to jail somewhere else. Get caught and go to jail in Guatemala. Go to jail in Guatemala. You people crazy, man. Elberg VA guy says they got to pay to visit prisoners in third world countries. See, I didn't even know that. See that? But y'all sitting here talking about some, oh, why would Trump do that to those people? Why you care? You an American and you don't commit crime. Why you care about what happened to jail people? That's what I'm trying to understand. Why do y'all care about what happens to immigrants in y'all country when if y'all get caught in another country, they ain't gonna care that they cut your goddamn hand off? You're gonna be walking around with a nub and they're gonna say, how you doing? And they're gonna know you got your goddamn hand chopped off. And they ain't gonna have nothing to say about their government. They ain't gonna have nothing to say about their president, but we want to sit up here and talk about our president. Well, guess what, niggas? Keep talking against the president, and that is called being anti-American. You will be deemed a terrorist, as you should, because in another country, they'll cut your hands off. That's what they do to you in other countries. They don't make foreigners feel comfortable and throw them a pity party because what the government doing to them. Oh, why would you do that to those American people? Oh, so y'all didn't have shit to say when they kidnapped Brittany Griner. Remember they kidnapped Brittany Griner? They kidnapped her. All she did was have some weed. All she did was have a vape. They kidnapped that girl. But y'all sitting up here, oh, why would Trump? They kidnapped Brittany Griner because they said we don't like weed in our country. And not only do we not like weed in our country, we don't like Americans that smoke weed in our country. So we're going to make an example. And they kidnapped that girl. They kidnapped her. But y'all ain't got nothing to say about that. But y'all going to still talk about our president. Y'all going to still talk about our president that's here to protect us in the country we were born in, that our grandparents, that our ancestors are from. You ain't got no pride for that. This is sad, man. It's sad. It's sad. This is sad. It's crazy. Look at this. Look. Let's read this. Let's read this, because this is the nigga shit, right? That keep black people thinking that they not American. I just came into this live because I'm hearing some dumb BS and it's coming from a black man. Well, he's seeding innocent people to countries where they've never been. What are you talking about? You see that? See how black folks always gotta be the goddamn, we always gotta be the goddamn tissue for somebody else. So when somebody else getting treated bad, hey, black people, where's our tissue? Hey, black people, why aren't you coming to pat our asses? Hey, black Americans, why aren't you speaking up for us? Hey, black Americans, why aren't you wiping our noses? Hey, black Americans, why don't you come help us die, bro? That's called stupidity. That's called stupidity. That's called, you see, you think you're going to gaslight me with that nigga shit. You're not. If you want to hear my nigga history, go back to the beginning of the show. I am no longer a nigga. I am a black American man who's proud to be an American because I've done a lot of American shit. But I was told not to be proud of it by some niggas. It was niggas who told me, don't be proud to be a college graduate. Don't be proud to be smart. It was you niggas. And you same niggas gonna now come in here and tell me why I need to still be hateful. Y'all already taught me to hate my whole fucking life. Y'all already taught me to hate everybody. I'll come into this live and hear this black man defending Trump. Shut your dumb ass up. Shut up. Shut up. That bullshit. Y'all the sellouts. Because while you're telling me why I need to hate white folks, guess what you doing? Hey, Vlad, can I get on your platform? Hey, Adam 22, can I get on your platform? But you'll come in my chat and tell me, oh, why he defending Trump? But y'all the same niggas that want to go be on Vlad TV. You niggas. These are the same niggas that'll go run a play with Adam 22. The same niggas that'll tell me, oh, how you gonna claim you a real black man and defend Trump? How you gonna claim you a real street nigga and go fuck with Adam 22? Now what? Now what you gotta say? Oh, it's just content. You a goofy. You's a goofy. And you ain't a real black man. Because you will sell your soul for content, you fucking goofy. But you will tell me why I'm a black man supporting Donald Trump. Because I'm an American black man. That's why. And he's my current president. And not only is he my current president, he's actually the first president that I actually feel comfortable endorsing as a Black American man. How about that? How about I make y'all even madder? He's actually the first American president that me as a Black American man feel comfortable endorsing. The first American president. I didn't say the first white one. I didn't say the first Black one. I didn't say the first. I said the first president that I feel comfortable as a Black American man standing behind. I didn't stand behind Barack Obama. The eunuch machine. I didn't stand behind him. I didn't stand behind none of them. Trump is actually the first president that I'm actually standing behind in my whole goddamn life. In my whole life. Why? I guess because I'm older now. Y'all know I'm 50 years old, but I guess because I'm older now and I guess it matters more to me now. And because certain things clicked in my mind with certain things. But he's our first American president that I actually endorsed. For real. And because it makes sense. It makes sense. See, listen, y'all. See, this is why over here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV, we bring the real content. Because anything that y'all can say or why y'all think Trump is this and Trump is that, I already did the shows to debunk it. Trump is not cutting Medicare. Trump is not cutting food stamps. That's a lie. We already did the shows. He restructured how people will qualify and how will be given out. We already did the shows about this. He's not cutting Medicaid. He's not cutting Medicaid. That's a lie. We did the shows. We did the shows. He's not cutting it. He's restructuring it. You know why? Because we did the shows and we found out that more goddamn immigrants had Medicaid, food stamps, and housing more than Americans who were from right here. That's what we found out here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. See, over here, we deal with facts. We don't deal with nobody's feelings. We did the shows. We showed the articles. Not Instagram videos, articles. We ain't recapping the recap, the recap. No, we bringing raw data, raw information, facts. Don't get mad at me. Get mad at the goddamn news source that I bring. Because they told us. All these goddamn immigrants, they was the ones hogging up the HUD list. You wonder why you never got your apartment? They was putting the immigrants ahead of y'all on the list and then shutting the list down after they get government kickback for putting them in housing. Yeah, we did the shows about that. But guess what you niggas gonna get up here and say? Oh, Trump cutting housing for black people. Lying. Getting up here lying. See, that's nigga shit. That shit gotta stop. That's that nigga shit. Just making up shit, sensationalizing things. Because you don't know what's really going on. And you letting your hatred drive you to tell lies. What did we find out? Most of these goddamn immigrants was getting more food stamps than us. Then what did we also find out? Not only was they getting more food stamps than us, they was running the government. People in the government was running a whole goddamn food stamp scheme. $66 million food stamp scheme. That's why you was able to buy weed with your EBT card at the weed shop, nigga. But then you niggas gonna come on here and say, oh, Trump just doing everything to shut down. Nigga, you was just buying weed with your EBT card. Shut up. You was at the weed spot with your EBT card. Nigga, shut up. Now all of a sudden, because you can't get away with doing your little criminal shit, now everybody a racist. Shut up, Goofy, and grow up. You was buying weed with your food stamps. Yeah, I know, nigga. We did the show. We did the show. When ICE was running up in stores in New York, locking up Aki. Hey, Aki, let me get a $10 eighth. I got $12 on my food stamp card. Yeah, the police was running up in there, taking them boxes out of there. They had boxes that they was getting from the government. A USDA employee was sending out food stamp card machines to unauthorized dealers. We did the whole show about it. A whole food stamp scheme. But then you niggas gonna get up here and say Trump cutting food stamps off for black people. Just lying. Just lying. When he's requiring you niggas to go back to work. Ain't no more sitting at home. You are not the father. Eating Captain Crunch all goddamn day. Ain't no more of that. Ain't no more of that. Now you got to have on file that you've been working. You got to at least, somebody got to work. And you got to be working for at least 3 months before you can qualify, nigga. When did they say they was cutting everything? Y'all stop making up shit. Because when you're doing that, you're still promoting hatred. Now you want people to hate the president. If we're supposed to love everybody, that means we're supposed to love everybody. We can't hate the president too. we can't say, oh, I love everybody, but I don't know about Donald Trump. Come on, bro. Yeah, Mr. Savage Thoughts, sitting up, eating Captain Crunch. You are not the father. I knew that nigga wasn't the father. How long niggas been doing that, Mr. Savage Thoughts? Collecting food stamps. When people go to work every day and wish that they could get $100 worth of goddamn food stamps. Just 100. This is what Trump is doing. Trump is allowing those people to get some help. Yeah, we'll give you a couple of dollars and you work. Oh yeah, we'll give you a couple of dollars. See, everybody who want to sit on their ass, you ain't living high off the hog no more. Ain't no more of that. You got to go to work. You're not going to just get food stamps because you got 19 kids. Your ass or that nigga or those niggas got to have a job, even for you to get food stamps, Miss Lady. So your baby father, so if you got 19 baby fathers, at least make sure all them 19 niggas got a job so you could get food stamps for all 19 of them kids. Because if that nigga ain't got no job and you ain't got no job, you ain't getting no stamps. Them days over. Because it's called, if you can't feed them, don't have them. Yeah. Yeah. And abortion is illegal. Yeah. Game over. Time's up, niggas. Get off the nigga shit. You ain't gonna sit around and have a bunch of kids and then run down to the welfare office. Them days over, mama. Them days over. Them days are over. Because they ain't gonna give you nothing. You know what they're gonna tell you? Close your hole. That's what they're going to tell you. Respectfully. That's what they're going to tell you. Did you ever think about not having sex, miss? That's what these social workers going to start telling y'all. You ever thought about fasting? That's what they're going to tell y'all. And guess what you're going to say? Ain't nobody fasting. Shit, y'all racist. Y'all just don't want to give black people no money to eat. That's what y'all going to say. Because that's what niggas like to do. Because niggas are not black. Nigga is a mentality. You niggas. Oh, you telling me what to do with my body? You want their money? You idiot. So they can't tell you what to do with your body, but you want their money. You want their help, but they can't tell you what to do. Stupidity. It's called no common sense. That's like you gonna live up under your parents' roof and not follow their rules. Where they do that at? Where they do that at? You put yourself in a childish position and then you think you're gonna act grown. I ain't doing that. Okay, get out. Get your ass out of here then. You ain't gonna do that? Bye. Starve. That's how the government get ready to start doing y'all. Ain't no more running to daddy government. Ain't no more of that. Ain't no more of that. Guess what you're gonna have to do? You're gonna have to reconcile with that nigga. And guess what you're gonna have to do, nigga? You're gonna have to stop being mad. Yeah. See, if we was to begin to look at it that way, like functional adults, like real Americans look at life, we won't even deal with a lot of the shit we deal with. Because a lot of the shit that we deal with is imposed on us. We superimpose the bullshit on one another. And then say the white man did it. Oh, you know, the white man is the reason why the black man can't get along. Shut up, nigga. Shut up. Well, you know, at the end of the day, my brother, you know, Donald Trump is our president. So what that mean? So that mean me and you gotta be enemies? Shouldn't Donald Trump, if Donald Trump is such this bad person, right? Let's just say he's such this bad guy, like y'all like to say, right? Shouldn't that unite the American people if he was that evil? Let's say if he was that bad, shouldn't that tell the American people to unite? Not to still be separate and divided? Will it benefit us for us to still be at odds with each other as Americans if we did have a tyrant as a leader? How would that benefit us? Just like it's not benefiting us being that we got a great president. Being that we got a president like Donald Trump who's stepping up to the plate and who's worried about our concerns. So why are we going out our way and doing everything to go against ourselves? We got a goddamn president who not just saying he want to do something for us, he actually doing the shit. And we going out our way to cut. You know what I was told growing up? L'Oreal says, don't tell him, Ross. I tried to tell him. You know what I was told growing up? Don't cut your nose off to spite your face. Don't cut your nose off despite your face. Shout out to Let Me Put the Tip in. Salute, Brody. Salute. Don't cut your nose off despite your face. Don't cut your nose off to spite your face. Here it is. The American people has been blessed with a president who's standing on American business. And we trying to impeach this man. we cutting our nose off despite our goddamn face. So because you didn't like Donald Trump as a businessman, you just can't seem to get with him as a politician. You cutting your nose off to spite your face. You cutting your nose off to spite your face. And see, we're gonna talk about this on Wednesday. We're gonna talk about the psychology behind cutting your nose off to spite your face. See, because a lot of times people cut their nose off to spite their face because they're afraid how their face actually looks. You know, a lot of American people feels like they've been slapped in the face because of the great job Donald Trump has been doing. See, a lot of us won't say that. A lot of people won't say that. A lot of people won't say it. But see, this is why a lot of people is keeping this narrative going. Because when you're afraid of progress, you'll cut your nose off to spite your face. When you're afraid to see yourself, because this is what Donald Trump is doing. He's showing us America, the real America. We scared to look at our face. So let's get Trump out of here because he's putting reality in our face. He's showing our shortcomings, our setbacks, everything. He's putting it in our face. He's showing us how a corrupted nation we've been, how sexually perverted we are as a people, how much we don't care about kids, how much we don't care about women, how much men don't care about themselves. Donald Trump is showing this shit to us. And this is why a lot of you American people are upset because you're afraid. You're afraid to look at this shit. You're afraid to say, wow, this is what we're faced with. You know what a lot of y'all are saying? Who is he to think he could say that? He the president. What are you talking about? Who do you think you are to think you could say that about the president? Who do you think you are? Who do you think you are to challenge the president of this country? You don't challenge nobody in your life, but you want to challenge the president. Cutting your nose off to spite your face. Because at the end of the day, he's showing us who we really are and what we really dealing with in this country. I'm going to show you, hey, Black America, I'm going to show you that all your heroes ain't shit. Diddy Trial, Fat Joe, Russell Simmons, Jay-Z, Beyonce, Glorilla. I'm going to show y'all that the people y'all look up to, Black America, that you know the people who you think is for you and for your people, I'm going to show you they even crossed us. I'm going to show you how much of a piece of shit they are. I'm going to show y'all that they so dirty and foul, we don't even want nothing to do with them no more. Get them out of here. Send them to jail or send them to hell. We're going to show you. We're going to show you. All you black celebrities ain't shit. We're going to show you. Donald Trump is going to show you. Still want to believe in that black shit? Black Power, brought to you in part by Clive Davis. Black Power, brought to you in part by Rick Rubin and Run DMC. Black Power, brought to you in part by Rick Rubin and Africa Bambaataa. Black Power, brought to you in part by Jay-Z and Leo Cohen. See, that's what Trump's showing black America. They always sellouts, y'all. They ain't never love you, and they ain't never love your people, because y'all not they people. They lied to y'all. Ain't no such thing as black power. Because it was all sponsored by us. The same ones that they told y'all was the devil. You know, they got into bed with the devil to get money to feed y'all niggas. But then they told y'all we was the devil. But you didn't know that the gifts and shit that they was giving y'all, they got the money from the devil, us. Black people, wake up, black Americans. You've been lied to. Ain't no revolution. Ain't no black power, nothing. It was a lie. It was a lie. It was a lie. They lied. They lied. What up, Big Ruck? Shout out to Big Ruck in the building. He said, Eddie, you're going too damn far. Oh man. That's all it ever been. That's all it ever been, Mr. Savage Thoughts. Yes, Fat Joe is still talking. Yeah, he's still talking. Bet he won't talk his way out this RICO, Ms. L'Oreal. He won't talk his way out this RICO. Bet that. Bet that. But shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to y'all. We'll be back Wednesday. We'll be back Wednesday to speak on this disease that black Americans suffer from, which is keeping us away from our true freedom, which is understanding that we Americans and we free in our own country. We just as free as anyone else. And we'll never understand that until we get them black blinders off our faces. So we're going to talk about this, man. We're going to talk about it. Because that's the shit that's keeping us from really understanding the truth. Not knowing it, not just applying it, but understanding it. And what did I tell y'all earlier? What comes with understanding? Acceptance. If you don't accept something, you'll never understand it. This is even taught in therapy. If you don't accept that something is wrong with you, you cannot be properly helped. Some of y'all go in a goddamn therapy session and be lying. You don't even be honest with the therapist. You're not honest about how you really feel. You're not honest about what's really going through your mind. That's why you can't get the proper help. You have to accept that something is wrong first before you can get help. You got to accept something wrong. A lot of y'all still don't want to accept that shit kept you back. Just won't accept it, man. And this is why you're going to keep falling short. You just won't understand who you really are. It's not what them dope fiends told you, nigga. They lied. They lied. Because a lot of them don't know who they really are. Because they got caught up in some shit too. In they time, where they was taught some shit that kept them stuck. So it's not about blaming nobody. It's not about coming at nobody. It's about understanding what happened and how it happened and why it happened and why things are the way that they are today. And we're going to talk about this, man. So shout out to everyone. Shout out to everyone. Shout out to everyone, man. I appreciate everyone for pulling up to today's show. Thank y'all so much. Shout out to my lovely lady mods. Salute to the top lovely lady mods for coming through and holding it down today. Shout out to all the lovely lady mods. If I missed you and you're a lovely lady mod and you was here today, my apologies. Salute to y'all. Salute to all of y'all. Y'all know when I get in the pocket, you know, I get to not paying attention to the chat. So some of y'all I probably missed, but shout out to all the lovely lady mods today. Shout out to everyone for coming through. Salute to the bros, of course. Salute to the bros. Shout out to all the visionaries. Shout out to everyone who has hit the super chat today. If you have financially supported today's show via super chat, it's very much appreciated. If you have supported the student tuition fund, or if you would like to support the student tuition fund, everything is pinned at the top of the chat. All the instructions is pinned at the top of the chat. And if you support, I will shout you out on the next show. I will shout you out on the next show. I appreciate that, Lord Joker. Catch the replay. Catch the replay. Shout out to everyone who came through. As y'all can see, StreamYard never gave me my camera back. But it's all love, man. I appreciate everyone for pulling up. Get down in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think of today's show. Let me know what y'all think of today's show. Like I said, we will be back on Wednesday. We will be back Wednesday live. So y'all stay tuned. Y'all stay tuned. Much love to everyone. I appreciate everyone for pulling up. DS1 Ross, Sheep Stay Sleep TV. And I'm going to catch y'all on the next one. Peace.